Max Verstappen headed into Formula One's traditional summer break with no one in doubt he's the future of the sport. The Dutchman riding a wave of confidence as his Red Bull Racing drive gets better and better. The squad's partnership with Honda really starting to take off as it prepares to leapfrog Ferrari as F1's second best team. Of course, there's still some way to go for the complete package. A fact that Verstappen learned the hard way in Hungary, when Mercedes' five-time F1 world champion Lewis Hamilton switched to a two-stop race and demolished the resultant 19-second gap in 18 laps to pass the Dutchman 4 from home. Verstappen was impressively magnanimous in defeat, though. P2 is still good. A good amount of points, he said over the radio. The crushing defeat came just 24 hours after Verstappen had beaten both Silver Arrows in qualifying for his maiden pole position. After 95 Grand Prix appearances, no less. A long time to wait given his supreme talent and searing natural speed. But it's nowhere near the all-time record for most races without pole, with that stat owned by Racing Point's Sergio Perez on 170 GP appearances. 5 ahead of Martin Brundle, 9 on Johnny Herbert. Verstappen entered 2019 on strong footing, having risen above the crash-strewn start to last season, with Daniel Ricciardo off to Renault and Red Bull Racing built around him. But make no mistake, the 21-year-old was focused on one thing, the all-important new Honda power unit.
I'm very excited to just get started with the engine. I really want to feel how it upshifts, downshifts, how the drivability is, how much power there is, and from there onwards, you know, you just start to work together with the car what you can improve.
He's since won 2 of the last 4 races at Austria's fast and furious Red Bull Ring and a chaotic German Grand Prix. He's also seen off teammate Pierre Gasly, who will swap places with Alex Albon from Belgium. The stats forced Gasly's downfall, who was out-qualified 11-1 and 10-1 in races when they could be compared. Verstappen also scored more than double the haul on points, 181 to 63 after 12 rounds. Naturally, Verstappen is an asset that his team is keen to protect, knowing they have one of F1's most coveted talents, who is at the peak of his powers, but without the errors that once dented his reputation.
Yeah, he's at a period that he's achieved, huge maturity, now as well, considering he's only 21 years of age.
And those watching the sport are loving the rise of the new guard, which was on show in Austria, with Verstappen racing Ferrari's Charles Leclerc, with more young guns in the top 10.
Yeah, it was great to see. I think we did see a glimpse of the future of Formula One, which is Leclerc against Verstappen, and then a couple of others joining into there. For example, even someone like Lando Norris for Great Britain. So the future of F1 is bright because there are some really exciting talents and exciting people to follow. So we don't need to be worried about the future there.
For now, Verstappen is keeping his powder dry while Red Bull and Honda work together to deliver a consistent front-running car. But once they do, it will be time for the rest of the grid to look out as the Dutchman's era at the top begins. Thanks for watching. To stay up to speed on all things Formula One, make sure you hit the subscribe button.